What is going on? Welcome back to the Rare Element Sports Card Podcast, brought to you by the Denver Card Shows and by the Pikes Peak Card Show. My name is Aaron. I'm here with my boy Jeremy. What is good, my brother?
Kicking and chilling, man. What's up?
Oh, same old shit. Just having a little bit of more of the red breast whiskey.
Red breast.
And a couple beers. And I'm going to throw down some pod, dude.
Works.
Fucking sporting a little bit of a gift hat I got from Las Vegas.
Sick. It's nice.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. So, you ready to jump into the pod, my brother?
Fucking A.
All right. So, our podcast is made up of three elements. Our first element is cardboard, which is a sports card news. The second element this week is going to be, we're going to have some interviews. We had our show this past weekend, and we had the absolute pleasure to sit down with a couple of the homies from the Colorado card scene here, and we're going to throw in some interviews as our second topic, or our second element. In our third element, we're going to finish up with some sports. You ready to rip that shit?
Rip that fucking shit.
Boom. What you got, dude? What you got?
Shit. We got one of the gifts from one of our interviewees, Chris at NOCO Slabs. Hooked us up with some wax to rip. We've got a few different things. What should we rip? We've got this Decision 92. This is This is made by Wildcard, and there's a Magic Johnson AIDS card in there. I think it just says AIDS on it. So I don't know. Desert Storm cards, which have like Saddam and like Dick Cheney, and then these U.S. Olympic Hall of Fame series. These have Bruce Jenner, and then they have there was somebody else in there too. I think there's like Rulon Gardner and like
I
don't know, maybe some might be a Michael Phelps or some shit. I don't know. Which ones should we tear into?
We got to look for the AIDS card, right?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got to look for that. It just says AIDS.
Yeah, it's like a fucking I don't even know, man. Just tear into the motherfucker.
Let's see if we can find it.
Decision 92. So yeah, this was I didn't inhale. So,
Bill Clinton?
Yeah, there might be some Bill Clinton rookies in there.
Aw, shit. Some Lewinsky's?
Yeah.
Are you going to pull some Lewinsky's?
Highly prized General Schwarzkopf and President Bush cards.
Oh, they're stuck. Got a little bit of stuck together action.
Oh, are they a little bricked?
A little brick. This one's a surprise card, number 3. This is Harkin on issues. Harkin, not sure who that is.
Oh, those surprise cards, those used to be the mail-in. You would get something cool. That was like a redemption, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's George Bush. Herbert Walker Bush.
There you go.
They stuck. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's another Herbert Walker Bush.
H-dub.
Ooh, there's a Abraham Lincoln. honest Abe.
Vampire Hunter.
Dude, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to freaking go like that and loosen them up before I open mine.
Wealthy in America. I'm not sure who that is.
I don't even know. That ain't Ross Pro, is it?
Let's see. Should say. Sam Walton.
Okay.
Sam Walton.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sam Walton rookie, son.
Hell yeah. His family owns the Broncos.
Some old Roy.
Election 1912. It's got a fucking moose on it. A little moose. Ross Perot impact on the system. There's a Ross Perot rookie. Check out Ross. Is it Ross or Ross?
Ross. I always thought it was just Ross.
Yeah, it probably is. All right, we'll switch to you.
Cool.
I'll prep my pack.
Word. Yeah, I'll just blaze through them right quick here if I can. Unless we get the... Oh, man, yeah, they are stuck together.
These are like Playboy pages in the 90s.
Importance of the census. Buchanan bows out. Oh, yeah, that one's all just... That one's fucked. Democratic VP selection. Perot saddles up. The Hillary factor. Check her out. She's like looking at him already all disgusted. Yeah, these ones are even so stuck together that the cards are fucked up.
Yeah.
The Democrat. I wonder if there's one in there that says, I didn't inhale. That'd be hilarious.
That'd be sick. I didn't inhale. Yeah, you did, Bill. Yeah, you did, Bill. You inhaled her panties.
Don't be a chump, man. Just say I fucking puffed down. All right, where's this fucking AIDS card at?
AIDS.
Magic Johnson, that motherfucker's still fucking chilling.
I know, right? He's still making money.
Dude, yeah, didn't he just become a billionaire?
I think so.
Yeah, he just made the news, I think, for just becoming a billionaire.
I think so.
This was the exact same pack. Yeah, it was, dude.
Was it identical?
Yep.
Same collation?
Yep. About to shuffle them together like some fucking playing cards. Utility factor.
Jesse Jackson. Got a Jesse Jackson
Republican National Convention. I bet you could sell that on eBay for $1.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe $2.
There's one in here. It's awesome.
Sexual harassment.
Oh, that's what I was.
That's funny, dude.
Who is it on there?
That's what's his name? The judge. What the fuck is his name, dude? Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, Clarence Thomas.
Oh, I have one in here too. I have a sexual harassment.
That's funny, dude. It just says sexual harassment. Oh, Law and Order. You got the Rodney Kang.
Oh shit! Can't we all just get along?
Dang. These are some goofy ass cards, bro.
They're crazy, dude.
Gay rights. That's all it says. Clinton on issues. Nomination process. JFK assassination.
Yeah, 1960 election. There's a little. What's his name? I'm not a crook.
Oh, Nixon.
Nixon. Richard. Old Dick Nixon. This one just says the White House. These are crazy.
Yeah, this JFK assassination one's kind of crazy.
Does it have the killer on it?
Yeah. What's his name? Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy, bro. When we were in Dallas, we went to the Dallas show. We flew into Love Field, and that's where that famous picture of Jackie Onassis is, or she's there, and you can see the casket. Like he died there, like at the airport, or or that was the airport where they were flying him out of, and they have like a little memorial thing there. It was kind of crazy. I wanted to go downtown and see the grassy knoll and see all that shit, but didn't have much time. Bush on the issues. JFK assassination. That one's actually of the car.
Oh yeah.
Turning out to vote. Yeah, no AIDS card.
No AIDS card.
Damn it, we tried.
I tried to get AIDS. Damn it.
We tried our hardest. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Those are pretty.
Word.
They're definitely different.
We'll rip some more next time with this other shit. And we'd like to say thank you, Chris.
Yeah, huge shout out to Chris.
Hear from him in a minute. He's cool dude.
Yeah, he is. He sure is. But you want to jump into the cardboard, my brother?
Fuck yeah.
All right, so our first topic under the cardboard this week is about LeBron James' son.
Son?
So apparently he's signing now.
LeBron James and son. Captain Caveman and son. Remember that?
I don't.
No.
I don't.
I remember Captain Caveman.
I remember Captain Caveman, but I don't remember the and son part.
Yeah, and it was like the later ones, I think, where he had and son and his little kid.
Bam, bam, bam.
Anyway.
No, so apparently, according to Darren Ravel, he put out a statement saying that LeBron is going to be signing in Topps. He was exclusive with Upper Deck for a long time, and there was some grumblings before. I think we talked about it on the pod too about him not being on the list on the Upper Deck website anymore.
Word.
And then now some cards are previewed, and look in his report that he put out, there was a picture of a card of him and his boy, and they both had an autograph signed on it. And so it looks like LeBron James is signing with Topps, dude.
Yeah.
There were no other real hard details that come out yet. No announcements by anyone really other than Ravel. But I don't know. What are your thoughts about LeBron coming back and starting to sign cards again?
I mean, that's going to be a pretty big deal. I think It's kind of weird though that they didn't come out and say they signed him exclusively. Huh?
I know. You would think that would be something that would cause a lot of fanfare and get a lot of people involved, and people would be like hyped up about
something to advertise, kind of.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, obviously, Panini can't either, so they would have fucking already, dude. There'd be some on-demand fucking Panini shit.
Right. Right. There would be.
But yeah, kind of a big deal, especially if he's signing with like on a card with his son and shit, bro. Fucking kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Man, watch if they ever fucking get Jordan out of there.
Oh, dude, that would be so sick. That would be so sick. But I mean,
do you think Jordan cares about the money or just that he doesn't have to sign that much though?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's has more money than anybody else, you know?
Right? Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit about that.
Anything at all.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Just the pain in the ass of a giant stack of fucking stickers and a bunch of cards. Like, I don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get him back with fucking cigar burns on him.
Right. Whiskey splashes.
Hell yeah. But MJ, that'd be huge too. If they can pull him out, you know, dust him off and pull him off the shelf and get him start signing. But how big of a deal is it in the scale of like sports athletes today? Like, of all athletes that you can get to sign, where would you rate LeBron James?
I don't know. That's kind of a weird question. Not that high, I guess, but like just because he's been so exclusive, it's going to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But like as far as like, I don't know. There's a lot of for me, he wouldn't be that high, but there's a lot of people that fucking would love to have a motherfucking LeBron James auto.
Yeah, there are.
For
he still has a lot of fans.
I kind of care less. I mean, but I would get one to sell, 100% all day.
Yeah,
but
not you wouldn't chase it or anything.
I mean, yeah, if somebody walks up to the table, I'm going to ask how much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's going to be too much probably. And they're so rare that they're hard to get at those kind of deals already anyway.
Yeah.
And we'll see what kind of, they're going to be, you know, how mass produced are they? Is he signing all this fucking non-numbered stacks of everything like everybody else? Or is he just signing
some exclusive shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if he doesn't sign a lot, I hope he doesn't sign a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for the people that already have.
That's the only thing that's going to make it stay mattering.
The people that already have big...
Mattering?
Relevant?
Yeah. Relevant.
There's a lot of people that have big LeBron James autos, and it could affect, they water down the market with LeBron autos. That could definitely affect the values on those motherfuckers.
And some of these other guys, they sign a lot, man. These legendary dudes.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, still want their shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Guys that I would still even want an auto of or whatever, but they're not hard to fucking attain.
Right. There's 10 bajillion of them.
Yeah.
Peyton signs a lot. He's got a lot of shit out there. But he's Peyton. He's got a lot of relevancy still. He's still, in the social eye. He's still doing commercials. He's still doing the Manning cast. He's still relevant.
Yeah, and that's, we begged for it 1,000 times already, but like as far as print run shit, even anything that is not numbered, there should have at least a guesstimate as how many of those motherfuckers there are.
Yeah.
Every fucking autograph, especially, bro.
Yeah.
They should be able to say, yeah, there's 2,000 non-numbered-ish.
Right.
Within a 10 or 15% variance.
Right. Right.
Approximately 2,000 of each, and then numbered from 150 to but.
Yeah.
But to just have to fucking just guess on those non-numbered ones, that's what makes them so worth so little anymore, too, is because nobody knows how many there even are, so they don't even care.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a number on it, they don't even care. It could be rare and be numbered or a print run of like 20, but if it's not numbered, then people don't fucking care.
Nobody knows.
A case hit.
Yeah, nobody knows. There's Hoops does a set of autographs that they're called I think they're called hot signatures or something like that. And there's not a lot of them. Like if you look at them and you get one graded and you find, the pop on those, they're low. They're really low. All of them. Like I've been looking, we bought a Steph Curry up at the NOCO show, and I've been looking for other comparable autographs and other ones like that, and I cannot find them, dude. They're just not out there. And I was looking at the pop reports on some of them, some of those, and they're really low.
Yeah.
But nobody knows that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some people might, but
Yeah.
overall, they don't know that that's a low pop kind of card. You know, and they're just, oh, that's a hoops.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not going to get the love.
Yeah, I got this order back from PSA the other day, and well, for starters, anything that I am assuming is going to get a 9, like if I send something and I'm pretty sure it's going to get a 10, I've been pretty solid, bro.
Yeah,
fucking really solid. Anything I send and I'm like, oh, that'll at least 9. I've been getting all these fucking insane grades, bro, like all over the motherfucking place. But anyway, I sent these cards and they're 2006, I want to say, so they're a little bit older, but they're the fan favorites, Three Amigos autographs.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that. Those. But one of them is super short print, and it's inscribed. It says says Three Amigos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mark Jackson, Three Amigos. It says on there. All the other ones is just his name.
Yeah,
it's not numbered. It doesn't say anything on the card that you wouldn't even fucking know unless you saw it next to another one, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But they are supposedly print run of 10. But they're not numbered or anything, so whatever. So I sent it to PSA. I noted it in the notes and everything else. I told, this is SP. See how it has the freaking inscription. Somehow that needs to be noted in the fucking...
On the flip, yeah.
On the flip a little bit.
Yeah.
Fuck no. They just counted it as another one of the regular ones, and it's just right in with the pop count with everything else, dude.
Right.
And so... And they gave me a shitty grade on it anyway, so I'm probably going to take it out, but still, it was like... That was part of why I sent it, was because that one, even if it got an 8, it's so rare, bro. Like, even some of those are probably still in the fucking packs.
Right.
They're fucking hard. That's a impossible fucking pull. That should be fucking
notated
on the motherfucker, dude.
Oh, I agree. It should be. And they won't, dude. Dude, they won't even fucking notate if it's a field level on a fucking select card.
Right.
And it matters. Like a premier level to a fucking club level. It's a difference, Yeah. They don't even notate that. It just says select,
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. PSA.
You motherfucker, you.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah. Like the LeBron back on that. But I guess that even just, it makes me that much more excited to hear Chroma's going to be making the basketball and football too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that much more.
Yeah.
Confirmation and teaser that it's coming, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. LeBron, he still moves the needle, bro. He still moves the needle. He's getting up there in years, and I don't know how many more years he has left. And his kid, the thing about his kid is, like, he's not the best player. Like, he really isn't, like, superstar type of talent.
Yeah.
And he does all right, and things could change. He could always improve. He's going to college now and playing ball at USC, so things can change. But it'd be interesting to see what happens with him. Is he going to get a fucking ticket to the NBA just because he's Bronny James, and which is very likely.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And
the value on these cards, his autos that came out in that last All-American set are crazy.
Yeah.
And what if he never even makes it to the NBA, bro? Like.
Yeah, just like all these baseball prospects and everything else.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's just getting the extra attention because of his name, but that happens a lot, even in baseball, too. There's a lot of these guys, like some of Acuna's brothers and shit, that their fucking shit's worth a lot just because they're his brother and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Vladdy and, like, a lot of Bo Bichette. A lot of guys get that hype. Drew Jones.
Yeah.
They get that initial hype. And Drew Jones hasn't even been playing that great in the minors, I think he got injured, too. I think he did get hurt.
Yeah, and some of them have done really well. Tatis has done better than his dad. Vlad Jr.'s done better than his dad. Well, so started off.
He started off doing better.
Yeah.
Vlad Sr. was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
So
we'll see how that ends up. But he's making a run at him. He won the home run derby this last year, and he's still, a bad season was. I think he had like 28 homers. It wasn't that terrible of a season, really. Right. Just from what we're used to, everybody's like, "Oh, he's not hitting 40, so fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?" Well, yeah. You think Bo Bichette's better than Dante?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then there's isn't there another fucking Bichette?
I don't know. Is there?
I feel like
another
one that
another son or
might have been. Or no, I think I'm mistaken. Biggio has a son.
oh, got you. Yeah.
For them too. For the Blue Jays too.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with this. We'll see if they could lure away some others. I mean, Tiger Woods is there. Wayne Gretzky's at Upper Deck. Jordan, of course. You know, Ben Simmons. That's the big one. We want to get Ben Simmons.
Who just went to Upper Deck like a year or two ago too? Didn't another basketball guy sign at Upper Deck?
I'm
just a
sure.
year or two ago?
Yeah,
I thought we talked about it on the pod, but
I'm not sure. I don't. And if I did know at one time, just beer and
it's already gone.
Bong resin, you know, just kind of blocks up that memory a little bit. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see if they could lure anybody else away in the battle for fucking autograph.
Yeah, I wonder if they lured him away or if just his deal was up and then he went and signed over there.
Maybe, yeah, it's possible.
Like I said, they still didn't say he's exclusive either,
no transparency, bro. No nothing. No news. No nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. It's weird the way they handle it. They handle it like the government does. You know, they're like, well, can't tell anyone.
You would think they would want. I don't know, man. That's what we keep saying. We would think they want them people to know about all these kinds of things,
right?
Fucking advertising and the way they did the things with the taco factor and the lids hat thing and all that. Like, why isn't there any?
No fanfare, no hype.
Yeah.
And that's what they have claimed that they were that Tops and Fanatics were gonna do.
Yeah.
The hat thing would have been smart, dude. During the World Series, throw up a couple commercials.
In the games.
That'd be huge. You know, and I just randomly found out. I think you told me
Facebook post.
Yeah,
something. That's the only reason I saw it.
I think I'm gonna try to buy one. I saw a Yankees hat that was pretty sick. Had said Topps Chrome on the side. It was pretty badass, dude. But no, I mean, it's even hard to find them on Lid's website. Like, you have to dig to find those fucking things. I don't know, man.
Yeah, and the cards it comes with are not like really that cool either.
No, not really. Not really.
Yeah.
But big news. LeBron James has been set free. But we'll move on. We'll jump out of that and go into our second topic under the cardboard this week, and it's about eBay. They had put out some envelopes for their PWE, their plain white envelope shipping, and they're like 3 little pockets, dude. They're like little eBay things, and they have 3 little sleeves, and you can put your cards in there and seal it up and fucking send them out PWE. And they claim that they could fit like up to 15 cards in there without top loaders.
So is this one coming out made by eBay? Because I've seen the Armalope ones. Have you seen those ones? Because I went to go see if I could see the eBay ones, and I didn't find them anywhere like for sale on eBay or anything.
Oh, really?
But I just checked really quick. But the Armalope one is like the same concept. It's just like a thick cardboard mailer envelope, and it has like a couple of like pockets in it, kind of. And yeah, it's not. You can't put top loaders in there. You might be able to put one top loader on each side, and
right?
Then, a
right.
bunch of cards in those top loaders or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I've been hearing people using a lot is like those. They call them like a media mailer or something, or like they're almost like a CD mailer.
Yeah.
So.
But these ones are apparently like eBay, like their thing.
Actually made by
eBay for PWE, yeah. And the
standard envelope kits.
Yeah, the little article I saw on Sports News Daily or Sports Card News Daily. I can never remember the fucking name of that, and I get a lot of information from them. I should learn that someday. But the little article they had a picture of them, and then they showed the picture of them on sale for eBay, and they were selling them for $41 for 100 of them.
Yeah,
which isn't terrible.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's 41 cents pop, but if you're doing a 15 card lot, then that's cool, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. That with the shipping, you can get it under $1 still if it's light, sending a couple of cards. But sending 15 cards, it's going to get above. See, that's the thing, is if you send 15, it's going to get above the weight, I would imagine.
Well, you have up to 3 ounces, so if you don't have top loaders in there, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's true. The top loaders are what's going to weigh.
They're standard size cards.
Yeah. But would you want your cards delivered like that? With no...
If it's the type of cards that are coming that way, like if it's just... nobody's gonna be buying expensive cards like that.
No, they're under $20 cards usually.
I think the whole thing has to be under $20 too.
Does it really? The whole package?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's like $15 cards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So no, I wouldn't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I'm pretty sure the whole package has to be less than $20.
Yeah, to get that. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense. I've never sent more than one card in a PWE
I've
ever.
sent a couple
Have you?
of small lots. Yeah, but
do you still
never more than probably 4 cards maybe?
No.
And I've did them side by side in two and two top loaders like that in a thank you card.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea too, dude. I've been using that,
and then
it works well.
I did them side by side like that, and that actually helps them go through the machines better too than having that thick fucking. But they've changed it a little bit too now. It's $1.11 across the board and 3 ounces. Because before you used to be able to pick your weight, you could go all the way down to 1 ounce and ship the standard envelope for like 50-something cents. But that was for like one card, and like I even was getting these small little fucking thank you cards, these little tiny things, and it was working perfect for that. But now it's $1.11
flat rate.
I usually add an extra quarter of a handling fee or whatever on there to cover my fucking envelope and my thank you card and my label and all that shit.
Do it for $1.
Especially if I'm doing 99-cent cards on there, fucking.
Yeah.
By the time it's all said and done, you're only getting 53 cents anyway, and then your fucking envelope has to come out of that too. So.
Right.
And that's, even the fucking cheapest thank you cards I could find are like 17 cents, 15, 20 cents a piece.
Yeah, yeah. Find them at the dollar stores and stuff. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. That works really well.
Yeah.
I was always hand sign them too. I'm like, thank you for your business, and put my signature on there. And like, I've had at least 4 or 5 people comment that have bought, like, it was hand signed and everything. Like, people like that, But no, worked out pretty good.
Yeah, like I said, I saw those Armalope ones, but they only had 2 pockets. It looked like. So they probably don't hold as much, and they're a little cheaper. I think they were like 35 maybe for 100, but
yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah. Armalope. I like that name. That's sick.
Yeah.
Motherfucking wild Armalope.
Because I think the PWE can actually go up to the size of almost a sheet of paper. It can go up to I think it's 11. Yeah, 11 by 6. Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's pretty big.
It's not PWE. Technically, that means plain white envelope. It's standard envelope. So anything under 6 by 11, I think. So it has to be 6 by 11 or smaller and thinner than 1/4 of an inch, I think is the is the requirements. But
it's funny too because people at the
or 1/8 of an inch. No, I think it's 1/4 inch.
People at the post office don't even know that that's even a thing.
No, I think that's part of why they adjusted it and made it flat like that across the board. And I think it's a little less fucking complications.
Try to talk to somebody over there about it, and they're like, "Fucking, huh?"
Try to talk to somebody about at the post office about anything other than how the fucking I get the fuck out of here. Fucking, how can I just fuck off?
How can I fuck off all day and go home early? Oh man, that guy that I had beef with at this post office over here.
Yeah,
I saw him. He doesn't work there anymore. I saw him at AutoZone.
Oh really?
Yeah. And I was like, I wonder what happened.
Interesting.
He fucking finally got fired, bro.
Maybe.
Finally got fired. And he recognized me. He knew it was me. I was buying some antifreeze, and I walked up, and he's like, "How can I help you?" And then his smile was kind of dropped. Did you come over here to fuck with me? But no, it was a trip.
That's funny.
That was one of our first pods, like when you were having that trouble with the eBay stuff with the post office people.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go back in the archives and listen to that one, that was fucking funny.
Jeremy Bag of Donuts.
Yep. That was a classic.
Oh, man. I almost started going to the fucking post office in the next town over just because of that shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
It was rough. They were being hard on you, bro. Motherfuckers.
I still have like fucking anxiety when I go just from that shit.
Oh man, that's funny.
Honey, go fuck yourself.
Oh, the trials and tribulations of selling sports cards.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see if this turns out to be something that sticks or if it's another kind of flash in the pan eBay thing. They always kind of come up with something, and it's always like borderline cool, borderline stupid, borderline all right.
41 cents is kind of a lot, but it's yeah. And then because then you're talking that's $1.50 shipping. I guess it's not that bad. Because you don't have to use top loaders either.
No, that helps save because they start adding up after a while.
I know there's a lot of people that ship fucking Pokemon like that too.
Yeah,
set builders and
that's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking seems like it's aimed towards Pokemon a little bit because I see a lot of those get shipped out the same way, and the cards are real flexible.
Yeah,
Pokemon cards like they'll bend real easy and
won't get those creases in them as much.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards there, but I don't know. It's something interesting. Thought I'd throw it in there.
Oh, yeah.
See what you thought about it. But we'll move on. We'll go to our third topic under the cardboard this week, and that is a recap of our show we had on Saturday, the Rare Elements show here in Pueblo at the community college. How was the show for you, man?
Good time as always, man. Good friends hanging out and chilling, and yeah. Not too shabby. Lots of fucking gifts. Everybody's always fucking giving me all kinds of shit. Jayson, the homie, fucking hooked it up with a pile of fucking dope-ass Rocky shit. Because he is a formal disgruntled chef of the Rockies organization. I maybe shouldn't put his business out there like that. I don't fucking know, but too late, homie. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for that shit, dude, and fucking so many cool things. Scott hooked it up with this John Grayball, who is a former Rockies first-round pick, and I'm pretty sure he made an all-star game even with the Rockies, and this is, of course, as soon as you do that, you get shipped away.
Go away, dude.
So he got to go win a World Series with the Rangers, so good for him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He helped them win the World Series. But yeah, it's always cool to see the friends and hang out, and people coming from so far away just to come and chill and hang out with us. Dana hooked it up with the bong puffer bong card. Brandon Puffer Jung Bong.
Hell yeah,
that's one of those kind of iconic cards just because of the player names and shit. A lot of people collect that card for that.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's see. I guess I made a few pickups too here.
Yeah, what you got?
So I picked this up from the homie Ben. So it's a significant signature Rod Carew. But some of these old autographs, they didn't really know where the fuck to sign. I don't think they just be like, here, sign these cards. And there's like this really nice spot for him to sign right here. And he signed right there, like right all in the fucking logos and shit. So you can't even see it, bro. But it's a nice, actually pretty darn clean autograph, but you just can't see the motherfucker.
You just can't really see it.
And it's numbered out of 2000, but like I said, this is from like 04, I want to say. I can't see it very good, but comes from a time where a card numbered at 2000 kind of meant something. But this set is there's a lot of guys that sign like that. They signed in weird places. Some of the guys signed on the back.
Yeah.
Just were like, oh, okay, where do you want it? They're like, just sign it.
Just sign it anywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking sign it.
Either way, pretty cool, Rod Carew. Mad hits like I was Rod Carew.
Oh, dude, nice Beastie Boy drop.
I got this 2000 press pass Tom Brady Torkers.
Torkers?
Yeah, I don't know. Torkers is like it's like a parallel or something. I don't know. There was different ones with like the same picture, but this one is a PSA 7. Which is pretty low grade, but I don't know. I was checking it out. It looks pretty decent. I was thinking about cracking it open and maybe giving it another little try. I don't really see too much wrong with it, but it's hard to tell until you really get it open. And then you're like, oh, there it is. Damn it.
Right.
But, always good to have Brady rookies lingering and shit.
Yeah. Maybe you could put like 7 coats of wax on it. And
I could probably spray some varnish on that son bitch.
Fuck yeah.
Probably fake an autograph if I need to. Slap some ghetto fucking cert with it. And we had that little Star Wars break too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Jayson from Approachable, who you'll meet here in a second, Part of I got into that, and I picked up a little atomic refractor in there.
Oh, nice.
So this was a 2022 Star Wars Galaxy. This Yoda card is freaking sick.
Oh, that is sick.
And then this is probably one of my favorite ones out of the whole thing. It's got Darth Vader and Luke and the Death Star, and it's pretty sick, man.
Nice.
Shadow of the Dark Lord.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
So pretty sick fucking set, and I actually got a redemption too. It's also for a Atomic Refractor extended base set, which was kind of weird that it was a redemption for something that wasn't an autograph, but I don't know. We kind of came to the assumption that maybe they just fucking ran out of time and they shipped it out and they said we'll print the rest and call it redemptions. But that's probably, I think it's going to be a pretty cool card either way. So
like, we don't have time, just print it.
Yeah,
get it out. Just send it out.
Well, my favorite pickup
It's why you fail.
is actually, and if you've been around long enough, you know that these are pretty fucking legit. So these are 84 and 85 USFL, Topps USFL sets.
Pretty sick, dude.
They're complete sets, and the 84 is the rarer and most sought after because it has rookie cards of some NFL legends who kind of went on to do a lot in the NFL. Most of the set is no names, but there's quite a few guys who went on to the NFL. And in both sets, they used to be called XRCs. I guess they kind of still are. They're not technically a rookie because it's not their NFL uniform. The USL was kind of like USFL was professional, but always considered to be sort of inferior until they started getting a lot of these players signed, and then NFL decided that they better make a move, and then somehow or another Donald Trump fucked the whole thing up or something. he I don't know. He helped collapse the league one way or another. I don't remember exactly what happened with that.
$100 billion.
He was the owner of one of the teams, and he Al Davis'd it. And anyway, these are some of the best cards out of the 84, and these are all probably going to get graded. Honestly, just about anything out of that box that could get a 10 is probably worth sending to try to get the 10. Even a common is probably going to be worth $40-50.
Yeah.
But these guys right here, even as 9s, can be up to 100 or more. Some of these, the Doug Williams, not so much, but it's a really super clean card.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
But he obviously went on to quarterback the Redskins and stomp us in the Super Bowl. So that was pretty shitty of him.
Yeah, pretty fucked up of him. But even though he was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl,
black quarterback to win a Super Bowl,
which was awesome in its own right. But it had to be at our our demise.
And for this card, I mean, that sucker's nice, clean, centered.
Oh yeah,
the backs have like a pinkish kind of color, but there's almost no fraying. The guy that I bought these off of claimed he had pulled them out of the box once, and I believe him because they were super crispy.
Yeah.
Herschel Walker.
Oh yeah.
So that's his first ever professional football card, and he was almost fucking governor or senator or some stupid shit. That fucking guy almost made it
in Georgia. Yeah, he ran in Georgia.
Good
it was
God.
Close too. It wasn't a landslide. He almost did it.
And I think the best card is probably this Steve Young, so I'll show that one last. So then there was the Reggie White, is a big deal. This card is centered and clean and crispy, and I don't even want to say anything out loud, but that could get a really, really good grade. So
hell yeah,
keeping my fingers crossed for that one.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
And then the Steve Young is really nice too, but it's way off center. So
yeah, this is pretty crispy. Even the borders on the back, they're dark borders, and you see anything. You don't see nothing.
Not much at all, dude. If I give it a good once over it, I don't even want to say it out loud. I think it could 9 for sure.
Yeah.
It should 9 no matter what, I think. So, and even that's a big deal. And then the Jim Kelly.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Jim Kelly played there. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep. And these are all their first cards. These are all, like I said, even in 9s, these are pretty decent cards. So,
yeah, I'm
pretty excited. That was a nice pickup, and I'm stoked about that one.
Yeah.
And then the 85, I want to say, I know Doug Flutie is his first one because he wasn't in the 84. There's a couple guys that weren't in the 84 that are in the 85, but
yeah,
84 is definitely the higher valued set. So those sealed are worth a couple $100 each at least. I think this is worth maybe 3 to 5 sealed.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome. Yeah, that's great pickups, dude.
So
pretty cool.
That was pretty much all the pickups I got.
Yeah. All the pickups that we picked up, I sent with Brant. So
with Brizant.
Yeah, it was all raw stuff. So we were trying to see if we could find some stuff to grade and
give him the old
evil
eye.
So the highlights, the two, we didn't pick up a ton, but the two highlights were we got an Aiden O'Connell rookie auto, and it's on plates and patches, and we got a thank you, sir, a Mosaic Jalen Hurts rookie Genesis, and those are the two decent ones, and all the rest are just some color, like some quarterbacks and some
Mosaic Jalen Hurts rookie Genesis. Okay,
Genesis,
cool.
yeah, we got the Jenny. But it's the NFL debut, which isn't the most sought after one, but it's still a Genesis, still a case hit, rookie, quarterback. So see if that could get us a Jimmy. But no, it was a good time, dude. I always have fun. I love our show. I fucking love our show. It's always fun. The vendors are the best, and everybody's always in a good mood. Everybody's always having a good time. The sandwiches from Tomato Joe were fucking fantastic as usual. Big shout out to those boys. They set up a table as well, so shout out for them supporting the show and supplying the food and all that. And thank you, bro, for fucking all the work you put in and all the shit you do to keep it straight and keep it running. Big shout out to you.
Word, back at you, Holmes, and it's fun, dude. I've always wanted to do the show, man. I don't know if I've ever really talked about it on the pod for sure or not, but I've been wanting to do. I mean, we've been doing it now this whole time for going on a while now, but I had been trying to get a show going in Pueblo since I was like 13 years old, dude. Me and my friend Dennis even put a deposit on the Hotel Pueblo.
Oh, really?
So you remember when this hotel, that shithole over there, was actually the nicest hotel?
I
in
do.
Pueblo?
Yeah.
It was called Hotel Pueblo,
Mm-hmm.
and we lost our deposit because we kind of, we had his dad went and signed with us because we were underage, and we actually had his dad put it. We put ad in the Beckett and everything, and we got a couple of the LCSs to get tables, but we didn't really know how to go about getting other people to get tables.
Yeah.
And we started getting scared, and we didn't really know what to do. And, we kind of ended up losing, I think, maybe $100 or something deposit. It wasn't a huge amount, but we lost a little bit of a deposit, and the ad ended up still running in Beckett and everything. I had the Beckett that it was in for a long time.
That's sick. Hell yeah.
But
do you remember which one it is?
Jeez, bro, it'd have to be early 90s.
Let's find that out.
Yeah.
Let's find that out and get one.
It'd have to be way early 90s.
That'd be real cool to have that.
And
put that right here.
Yeah. I actually might have even, or it could have been late 80s. It might have even been before there was the multiple sports Beckett's.
Oh, yeah. And it was just the regular one Beckett.
I'd have to kind of go back in time and double check and see if I can find that. But
that'd be cool. That'd be real cool.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, it's fun, dude, and we hope to keep it going. We'll probably take the winter off because so many of our dealers and vendors travel from so far away. The weather gets a little hairy sometimes in late November, December, January, February. So probably fire something up again in March, and working with, I think we've mentioned before too, might do a little something at the Runyon Sports Complex here. The baseball, they're gonna have a new field opening down there and stuff too. And so I actually ran into him at the print shop the other day, and he brought it up to me again too. So we'll see. We'll get some dates lined up for next year, and we'll keep it rolling and keep having some fun.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a great time, and huge shout out to all the vendors that came down and set up, and all the customers that came and supported the show. Huge shout out to all you guys, because without you, there would be no show. No show. Faux show.
Yeah, and until then, keep checking out that Pikes Peak show.
Pikes Peak!
And these Denver card shows.
Absolutely. Speaking of that, all through with the cardboard, we'll throw a little commercial for the Pikes Peak show, and then we'll come back and jump into some interviews.
Word.
All right, we'll be right back with y'all. Southern Colorado's longest running card show is back, the Pikes Peak Card Show. located at the Norris Penrose Event Center at 1045 Lower Gold Camp Road, here in Colorado Springs. Come and buy, sell, and trade your sports cards and TCG cards with vendors from all over the Rocky Mountain region. Admission is free for both the November 11th and December 9th show, which will run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So come strike gold at the Pikes Peak Card Show, which will run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So come strike gold at the Pikes Peak Card Show. Hell yeah. Pikes Peak is going to be throwing down this next weekend. Like we said, 1045 Gold Camp Road, Norris Penrose Arena. It's always a great show. The Pikes Peak show is the first show I ever attended, so it's like kind of got a real special place in my heart, man, for sure. And our good friend Brant is the promoter. He puts on a great show, and he's always there to make sure everything's running right and to make everybody happy. And definitely go peep it.
Hell yeah. Fuck
yeah. Definitely check it. We will both be there. You'll be there. I'll be there. We'll be set up, selling cards, doing our thing. And if you want to say what's up, feel free. Definitely come up and say hi and tell us that you listen to the pod, and because we love to hear about that kind of stuff, man. Fucking absolutely love it. And love to meet you guys and love to talk to everybody that supports the show for sure.
Yep. And tell Brant you like his commercial.
That's right. Tell him that Aaron needs to stop stuttering so much and he needs to learn how to read. But no, definitely check it. It's going to be a banger. Yeah, Pikes Peak, baby.
Pikes Peak.
Even at the show on Saturday, somebody's asking Brant something, like Pikes Peak. Yeah, he's screaming it across the room. That's like a little call like the bat signal now for Brant. But no, now that we finished up the cardboard, we're going to jump into some of our interviews that we did during the show this past weekend on Saturday. We'll jump into Approachable. We'll do Approachable first with our buddy Jayson. He has his business, Approachable Sports Cards, and we got a chance to sit down and shoot the shit with him, and he's a fucking funny dude. He's an awesome guy. Here's a little bit from Jayson, and we'll be right back.
Word.
All right, we are here at the Rare Elements Show. It's winding down. We are here with our good friend, Jayson Perry from Approachable Collectibles.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Fantastic day at today's show. Lots of great people. Got to talk to and educate a lot of people in Star Wars. So baseball, not so much, but it's always fun talking to fellow Star Wars heads.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Had us a little break, huh?
Yeah, we did a little 22 Galaxy break, and we hit a sketch variation out of 25. We hit an auto paralleled. So it was a good little number break we did. So it was a lot of fun. You had a couple good hits.
Yeah, Redemption, Atomic.
First time I've ever seen a Redemption.
Yeah. It's a Redemption card, and it's not an autograph.
Oh, really?
Kind of weird.
So
that is weird, yeah.
So in 22 Galaxy, there's a 100-card base set.
Uh-huh.
And then there are insert sets. But what they did was they called it P1 through P6, and those are like additions. And apparently, unbeknownst to me until I was today years old when I figured this out. But yeah, there's redemptions for those cards. And he got Docking Bay 94, which is a really cool. It's where the Millennium Falcon would dock.
Oh, nice.
When he was trying to stay safe. So it was really cool. How are you guys?
Doing well. Well.
It was a good day.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, for sure.
It's always good to fucking have everybody come, show up, make some deals, slang some cards, chill, eat some lunch, watch some football.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Tomato with the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Sandwiches.
Yeah, they bring the heat with the sandwiches, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. So, what's your story? How did you get started collecting cards and doing stuff in the hobby?
Man, it's a really long story. So I'm originally born in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Growing up, I'm not an Orioles fan.
Let's get that.
Yeah, I'll give you guys the short version. Growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, the Orioles were actually on pay-per-view.
What?
Yeah. They were.
Wow, really?
Comcast Cable Company in the East Coast was just pushing out. It was the little turner with the wire. You remember when you were a kid and you'd have to go in between and get the porn channels? So the Orioles were pay-per-view on a company called Home Team Sports, HTS. So I grew up in the hood. If you guys have ever seen The Wire, the HBO special, that's where I grew up in West Baltimore. So we had 3 channels. One of them, WGN. the Wrigley didn't
Yeah.
have lights, so I became a White Sox fan. Every night
nice.
after dinner, watching that. So I started collecting as I was a kid. I inherited, at the age of 18, I inherited my father and my grandfather's collection. I moved to Vegas when I was 20 to be a rock star.
Hell yeah.
Didn't work out very well, but I left my collection with my grandparents in 2001. Their crawl space and furnace caught on fire, and
Oh no.
I lost everything I had.
Oh man.
Every comic book, everything. So
Damn.
in 2002, I started collecting again. So it's just been about 20 years, half my life.
Yeah.
It should have been all of my life.
Right.
But a lot of this junk wax that I see and a lot of this stuff that people are now ripping for nostalgia was something we chased.
Oh, yeah.
Every day going to the card. My card store was literally 3 showcases inside of a pool hall.
Oh wow.
Where I grew up, and it was a little old lady and her husband, and they sold wax and cards, and that's how I got into the hobby, and Marvel, and just being that geek, and
Yeah.
and then Star Wars, in the last 7-8 years has really just kind of solidified the hobby and really helped us collect,
Yeah. Yeah, for
because
sure.
it's an area that no one's really expected or is expecting to be what it is, but it's becoming huge. I mean, you have Mama Breaks on Fanatics. I mean, she's a whatnot streamer like myself.
Yeah.
And what's going on for the community, shout out to Sin City and my boy Zach. It's great. And, you guys always hear me say this. Star Wars characters can't beat their wives. They can't do steroids.
Right.
They can't get locked up for having relations with minors.
Right. They can't flash guns at strip clubs in Denver.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're not going to find Hayden Christensen doing that. And even if he did, it's not going to affect the value of his auto as Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker.
Maybe slightly, but not like
Not
not
like
like it would for a baseball player or a football guy.
Tatis,
Yeah.
Franco.
Because for the most part, they're a
Morales.
Darth Vader or a
Yeah.
they're not a Hayden Christensen fan per se.
Yeah,
Right,
and if
right.
they are, then that's what I've always told you guys is Star Wars trading cards in that area can create what no other sport can do this. No other trading area can create a layer cake effect.
Right.
So you have the value of the character,
Yeah.
and then you have a Tony-winning actor or an Oscar,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
in Giacondo Esposito's case,
Yeah.
you have a Tony and Oscar winning.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what
what's
I like
really
about
cool.
a lot of the Star Wars autos is I try and
Yeah.
go after guys that or girls or whatever or characters that were in other that are actors that have been in other things.
Yeah.
So then you can also get that, like you said, that compounded interest from. Yeah.
It's a really interesting space in the hobby, and I think people are still, grasping the concept of it. I mean, just here today in Pueblo, I had like 4 or 5 people that said I had no idea this world exists.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know Killer Clowns from Outer Space exists.
Yeah.
Or Bob Ross, but I'm selling it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
I'm happy to do it.
The
Happy little
Cardsmith
trees.
stuff. Is Killer Clowns Cardsmiths too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
supposed to come out like the end of this month, but I've got my hands on some promo packs, and I have to open them in private because my wife is scared of clowns.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's
it's a Mexico thing, I think. But apparently they used to kidnap children. I don't know. But anyway, the cards are really cool. They're very much like Garbage Pail, and they have that kind of art and that mystique, but they're very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just love all that weird stuff. I mean, I'm a baseball guy by heart. I will always, but in this time of year when baseball, World Series is over and, what do? I'm going to sit there with all this baseball stuff. So Star Wars gives us at Approachable an avenue that never wears itself out.
Yeah, it's an evergreen product. It's just always
Yes.
It's always there. It's always popular.
Yeah, and they're constantly still coming out with series and movies and everything. So there's more and
Yeah.
more characters being added. That's part of why I don't really get the Pokemon thing. Like it apply a lot of the same stuff you just said applies. They're not going to break their leg. They're not going to do this, that, whatever. But it's like the same cards every fucking year. They add a
Yes.
couple new characters, but like not really. And it's still Charizard every fucking year.
It's a lot of regurgitation.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look at the kids, man. The kids are never going to stop coming in our world.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you gotta catch it while it's hot. And
Yeah.
kids seem to never get tired of Pokemon.
No.
No.
They
haven't?
got
Yeah.
tired of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
They got tired of Lord of the Rings. They got tired of, but Pokemon is strong in stride.
Yeah,
And
heck yeah.
I don't understand it, but it's not my lane, so it's not my job to.
Yeah.
Most of the LCSs are thriving on Pokemon, if not more, if not the same, then more than the sports cards as far as wax and shit.
I mean, all of us have Pokemon at our booth to get people to our booth.
Yeah.
It's not because we're all into it.
No. Yeah, it's true.
But you got to do what you got to do. I mean, customer acquisition costs, all of us think about that. Like, we treat this like a business, right?
Yeah.
And there's no different whether we're selling hot dogs or cardboard. So it's really all about that, and that's what I love,
Yeah.
Being in kitchens for years and constantly just giving people and feeding their needs. How do we do that here? How do you feed? It's always PC, right? We always go to what's your PC. But it's constantly trying to think about how do we feed our customers.
Yeah.
Not actual food, but in a sense, we're feeding them.
Yeah, you're satiating an appetite, man, for sure.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
hobby was built on hope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, way to jump into the interview, Paul. Appreciate that.
You're good, buddy.
I'm just playing.
This is Paul.
This is Paul, the hockey guy.
The hockey
get Paul out
guy.
here to
He's
talk
the
some
man.
hockey.
He's the man.
If you were lit up. So, how am I supposed to know?
If you've never met Paul, Paul's the man. If you need hockey, Paul's the man.
Paul is the hockey guy.
We're going to get him on one of these days.
We're going to get him on to talk some hockey for one of these times.
All right. And I promise I won't cuss.
No,
you can cuss.
You can
Please
cuss
do.
on this podcast.
Yeah. Please do.
Fuckity fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck 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 fuck. Brought to you by Approachable Collectibles.
If you don't cuss, then we're not going to trust you.
Yeah,
probably,
right.
honestly.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Disturbing.
Yeah, you can cuss. You can cuss, Paul. That's awesome. But so tell us about Approachable.
So this was kind of birthed out of frustration.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a retired chef. I was a chef for 23 years, and I got tired of humans.
I understand.
I got tired of managing them. I got tired of dealing with their problems and all of their little intricacies that aren't really my business.
Right.
But when you have to lead people, it becomes your business.
Right.
It started to infect my personal life, and I said, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
So I do what I love.
That's
and we all do this because we love it, right?
Absolutely.
But I Ron Burgundied and Cannonball. And I went full in. I do it full time, man. There's no downtime for me. Whatnot, Monday through Friday, and then shows. I mean, you guys see me every weekend.
Yeah.
Grinding, and I love it. And if it takes me to the other side, okay. If it takes me to that other side, I'm fine with that too.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I just love doing it. I love running my mouth. My wife will agree.
So your Whatnot is just Approachable Collectibles? Is that where they can find
Yeah,
you?
Approachable_collectibles. You can find me on Whatnot. I mainly do Star Wars there, but once baseball season starts to ramp back up, I'll start doing that thing. I do breaks, I do singles, I do comics. Anything in those two spaces you can find with me. As a matter of fact, I did a comic show the other day and sold a bunch of early Star Wars comics. So
nice.
Cool.
yeah, it
Absolutely.
was really cool.
That's awesome, man. We've been wanting to get you on for a while, and
I appreciate it, man. I really, you guys were when I moved to Colorado, you guys were the first kind of organization I seeked out. You and Brant from Pikes Peak, and Pikes Peak in the house next weekend on Saturday. Make sure you're there. But yeah, the welcoming effect. I lived in California for 8 years, and the hobbyists there are not communityists. It's very territorial and it's very cutthroat. And if you're listening, sorry, California. But
California, be cooler.
be cooler.
You motherfucker,
Yo, why does everybody have to be so fucking stupid? Why can't they be smart like me? But yeah, so Colorado has been an amazing community, and to meet a bunch of people I've never known in my life, and just to go off of personality and dedication to the hobby. Brant, Jeremy, Aaron, appreciate it.
man.
Thank you very much.
No, we appreciate you, man, for sure.
Thanks for having me out. I will not be in Colorado Springs next weekend. I have a little scheduling conflicts.
Okay.
But if you don't mind me plugging, you can find me December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at Denver All Cards. I will be there. And then also on Whatnot, on November 19th, Sunday, we have our 3rd annual virtual Whatnot card show.
Oh, nice.
So I have my time slot. You can check me out on Whatnot for that show. We all got designated time slots. You have to have at least over 150 items in your store. So it's basically like what we do here, only virtually. They're going to force people into everyone's rooms one by one.
Oh, really?
So you'll spend a certain amount, like 5 or 10 minutes in this room, and you can break that up. So please check me out there. I appreciate Rare Elements. Thank you guys very much. January, we're back?
Probably March, but we'll see.
Oh, March.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem.
We'll see. Just
the snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because so many people come from up north, and we don't want to get tangled in the
All right, well, I can't wait
on
for it.
I-25. But that don't mean you can't come and hang out and maybe bust a little episode of the pod or something. Maybe.
Yeah, let me know, guys.
Throw a couple back.
Absolutely.
I'll
Chill.
come down. We've been wanting to actually chill in the Springs at the Broadmoor. I know the chef there.
Oh, nice.
So we can shoot down here,
Yeah,
do that, and then
fucking
go
A.
back up there. Yeah,
Yeah.
let me know.
That'd be
Absolutely.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah, appreciate you, Jayson.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, thanks, man. You're a great addition to this Colorado hobby, man, for
I
sure.
just appreciate you guys letting me in.
Absolutely.
Seriously, it doesn't happen.
Right on, man.
Great. Right on, brother.
Thanks, brother.
Peace.
All right. So that was our resident Star Wars expert. And now it was awesome to sit down with him. And he's always fucking cool. He always has dope shit at his table. His wax, like it's not like sports card wax.
Mm-hmm.
He has like wax, like fucking
Oh, some banging on wax.
some vinyl, like some wiggity wax. Like if I can find it, this kind of wax. But he has a freaking Family Values record, dude. It's like the original first cut, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's super cool. And it's a little price. It's not. He's not overpriced. It's what it's worth, but it's something that I wouldn't play or fuck around with, so I wouldn't want to spend $125 on something like that. But it's sick, and I almost bought it.
Yeah.
I went to that show. I came through and was at McNichols. It was like one of the last fucking things that was ever at McNichols. And it was like Korn and Limp Bizkit and fucking Ice Cube and Orgy and Rammstein. It was a cool show. And I was like, God damn it. If you'd have been like $90, I probably would have bought it.
Yeah.
But that just little bit out of my range. Just a little. I don't treat myself to shit like that ever.
Yeah.
But it's badass. But huge shout out to you, Jayson. Thanks for sitting down and bullshitting with us, man. But that'll bring us to our next interview. We were able to sit down with our good buddy from up north. He borderline lives in Canada. But good old Chris from
some maple syrup.
good old Chris from NOCO Slabs. He was able to sit down with us and give us a little bit of time. And
Exclusive about pokies a little bit.
yeah, absolutely. And he has a ton of awesome Pokemon cards at his table, and he was able to school us a little bit. But here's Chris, and we'll let you meet this guy. He's awesome. All right, we have our good buddy Chris from Northern Colorado Slabs, NOCO Slabs, in the house. He wanted to come on the pod, and we got our chance. So how's it going, brother?
Going good. How you guys doing?
Not too bad. Can't complain. Thank you. First of all, thank you for coming all the way down from way up top up there.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming down and supporting the show for
All
sure.
the way up
course,
there in
man.
Canada.
might as well be, yeah.
So, what's your origin story, man? How'd you start messing around with cards?
So, and you can still find these on YouTube because I lost the email for the account. Back in 2010, I was like ripping packs on YouTube. I think it was just a way of, recording myself so I could go back and see the hits.
Yeah.
It was like as simple as it could possibly get. Forgot about it for, 12 years.
Pokemon back then too, or
Oh yeah, it was always Pokemon.
Yeah.
Forgot about it for 12 years. Graduated. Asked my dad if he had the cards. He brought them out, got them graded, and I haven't really looked back.
Nice. So why Pokemon?
I don't think it's Pokemon because I don't understand sports at all.
Uh-huh.
I used to be like, man, I wish I knew about sports and stuff, and now I'm like, I just like these cards, but I don't even know how to play Pokemon. I've never played the game once.
Oh no.
I don't know how. Even if somebody tried to teach me, I'd probably just like run away in the other direction. Just like, hey. Yeah.
The actual playing of the game doesn't seem like it's uber popular, really. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think it's popular with. It's like, every Thursday night for the people that are into it. Like I know if you go to like Diamond Valley in Windsor, they have Thursday night league, and it's like
pretty intense.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, everyone shows up for it. And it's in the same way that like Magic the Gathering has a huge following and stuff.
Yeah.
The only difference with Pokemon is to the best of my knowledge, there's not like a collector. There's not like a collector community in Magic or like Yu-Gi-Oh. You don't see it the same way.
Right.
Yeah, most of the people that collect that stuff are collecting it to play the game.
To play it, yeah.
Right.
That's why I like an app like
The cards that are worth most in that is like the most powerful cards.
right. Yeah, it can be folded in half. It can be in the worst condition ever, but they just want the card to use the card.
Right.
I made a mistake once. I got these autographed Magic cards slab for somebody, and I thought they were cool. They looked cool. It was like a popular card. And I made the mistake of going on the Magic subreddit. Be like, pretty cool, huh? Oh, I was
They
like,
lit you up.
yeah, I was like being verbally abused on like all these.
Because they can't play with them now.
They're like, you
Is that-
dumbass. Yeah. You can't even play with it now.
Oh,
It's like, it was traumatic. So I would never.
What's wrong with you? Is he ignorant?
Yeah, it was like the army of neckbeards came after me.
Oh, that's
Like,
funny,
sorry,
dude.
fellas.
Yeah, my bad.
Sorry.
Didn't mean to offend anyone. Yeah, that's funny, dude. So tell us about Pokemon. We are very, very ignorant in the land of Pokemon. So
I think that nostalgia really sells. I think that like my demo, the people I sell to is like 25 to 35 year olds.
yeah.
And it's like at the beginning when I was doing this, I was thinking like, this is like a great way for like, father and son, they can share this experience of collecting and, it's fun for everyone. And as time has gone on, I realized like, I don't even think the kids were
It's
into
actually
it.
more adults.
Yeah, no, this is the dad. He's like,
It's the dads talking to
Yeah.
kids. See, look how cool this is.
Yeah.
Kid's like, man, I want to play video games, man.
I hate that you have weekends. It's like always like. So it's pretty consistent and it booms. I think like one of the things with sports cards that I don't understand is like I always say Charizard can't tear his ACL.
Yeah.
Charizard since like 99 or whatever he's had the popularity, whereas like look at Wander Franco last year, like all the boom, and now he's got his thing now.
Right.
Like so, all of his stuff just like tanks.
Right.
And that's one of the things that always kind of confuses me, but like is I don't quite get it because it's so different from sports. Is Charizard's still the chase 20 years later?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a rookie from 20 years ago in sports, his cards today don't goddamn thing.
Right.
Even if they're autographed or whatever, for the most part.
Right.
Even if they're the biggest stars, still maybe $100 card sometimes. you
Right.
know?
Right.
But Pokemon, Charizard every damn year is still the chase, right? Like pretty much.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that it's just the hobby. You could like take so many different routes to like how you choose to be in the hobby.
Yeah.
Like you could be like an investment person. You're investing in this card. It's gonna get a grade. It might grow in value. And that's one way to do it. Or like, oh, you want to like rebuild the collection that your mom threw away. Or like actual collectors. Like these people are like trying to complete sets. I've never completed a set. I just get the ones I like and that's it. So I don't know.
So, one of the common things that we've talked about with Pokemon that we didn't understand is like how there's new rookies that come out every year in sports. There's a whole new rookie class in every different sport. Is that something that happens in Pokemon? Is there new cards that come out with all these new sets? Are there new characters?
There are, but it doesn't have the type of boom that like a rookie has. Like I think there's like, I should know this. I think there's like at least 7 generations. So there's 3 starters in the beginning of each generation, but it's not like you know, say Squirtle was the Gen 1 water type. I don't even know what the current one is, but I know people still want the Squirtle. You know, at least from what I've seen.
Right.
Because the people that would be interested in any new starters or something, they play the game, or they play like the video games, or they watch the show.
Right. Right.
So they come out with a handful of new characters every year.
Yeah, I'd say like over 100 every year.
Oh wow.
Or not every year, because sometimes they recycle a different set.
Yeah, but that's not really a chase for anybody to be like, oh, the newest Pokemon this year, I got to get that guy. They're still going after the Squirtles and the Pokemon, or the Charizards and all that.
The ones I sell the most of are, you know, you got your Pikachus, Charizards, Mewtwo's, Mews, and then, you know, you have the oddballs every now and then. And then
somebody just likes a certain one because they want to be different, or that's my
like
Pokemon character.
Miltank, he was like a cow type Pokemon. I have all these people asking me like, do you have any Miltank? And they always confuse me. I asked somebody about it finally, and I guess he's good in the game.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that does apply a little bit in Pokemon still too.
I guess so. There's this, you know.
Isn't Charizard like the most powerful character to play in the game?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, I don't play that shit.
I don't play.
That's for kids,
Yeah.
man. No.
That's funny.
That's a different segment.
I think I heard something to that effect too, or that originally he was for sure, which is part of why he became the first Chase, because he was the most
he
powerful.
was the big swinging Pokemon dick. Yeah. Yeah. So, how? I mean, when I was looking at your table earlier, you have stuff from '99 all the way up to like modern stuff.
Yeah.
What kind of shit sells the most for you? Like, what are people looking after the most?
So I kind of break it down by like. So I used to set up my displays like just the stuff I think is cool. And you know, it took a couple shows for me to realize like.
Not everybody likes the same shit you like.
Like it's like, hey, you might like weird stuff. You know.
Yeah.
You might like air cards. You might like, you know, this old Japanese stuff that people don't like the same way. And also, I didn't have any way to organize it because I was just throwing it in there because it made sense to me.
Yeah.
So now I do everything by year. So, you know, all the way on the left side is going to be the stuff from 1999 all the way to, you know, the current 2023 stuff.
Yeah.
So the stuff that sells right now, you know, you're going to sell the stuff out of the current set, the chases, and I don't really open product, so that's just stuff that I acquire off people.
Yeah.
And that stuff sells, but you're selling it at, you know, 80% because you can wait 2 weeks to try to sell it again, and the price is going to drop 30%.
Right.
So, like, you got to get ahead of it.
Right.
Whereas, like, the older stuff, that's pretty, it doesn't fluctuate much.
Pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
New stuff comes out, it's chased for a little while till everybody gets the ones they wanted, and then
Yeah. I've been fortunate to, you know, come in contact with a couple collections that I was able to acquire that were just like big, you know, payoff things. So I'm able to sell those, and when people are like, yeah, but I have this one, I'm like, well, you don't, because it's condition is the biggest thing with the hobby.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, all the way down to like, if you see the tiniest little bit of white on something, it's like, it's not even, it's still worth something, but
it's trash now. Throw it away.
Yeah.
Dude, people act like that,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's a similar thing with sports cards.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, I looked at a nice card today and I was like, oh, that corner. And I didn't end up buying it, you know.
Yeah.
And it was raw, of course. And I was like, you know, we're always looking to grade. And if it has any little things, it's just, I'll pass on it. And even though it's like $100 card, but it has no chance of getting that PSA 10, like 3x, you know, whatever the, you know, accelerator is. And if it doesn't have that, then I don't care, you know.
Do you think that's like a almost like a survival technique that you've built, or like in your brains being like, no, you don't want that, you don't, like looking for any reason to keep you from getting it?
Maybe there might be some of that. But there's like they were saying, he was saying earlier, you know, the hobby's been surviving off of hope. When there's that hope, you're like, that might get a 10. That might get a 10.
Which is part of the factor for why Raws go for close to fucking 9s.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because people still think, oh, it's got a chance.
That's a trend I notice now in Pokemon too. You know, if it's a 9, like people are cracking 9s to sell raw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like, when did I follow this one guy on Instagram? His name is 9 Still Mint. It's just like, yo, 9s are cool.
Yeah.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
I'm 9 Still Mint, dude.
Yeah, it's a mint condition card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I grade a lot of stuff. Like, that's how like NOCO Slabs started.
Yeah.
And I still have all the graded stuff, but I sell that stuff on eBay because it's so niche that I need to cast the wide net. I need something like I need
somebody that really fucking wants it.
I need somebody who
it.
Google it, like Googling it to go find it.
Yeah.
Whereas, at these shows, I've learned you sell singles.
Yeah.
Because there's that hope that you're selling also.
Yep.
Yep. It's
Oh.
like, so how do I get my money back on this? It's like, well, send it in. You'll get your money back.
Yeah.
You brought up errors a minute ago, and that's one thing I noticed in Pokemon that, like the printing errors and shit.
Yeah.
People actually chase some miscuts and printing errors and shit like that, whereas in the sports world, they're like, fuck that shit. You know,
Right.
a miscut or a misprint is less valuable,
Yeah.
but in the Pokemon world, it increases value quite a bit sometimes, right?
With the new stuff, not so much.
No.
Just because they're like trying their
They're,
best.
like, intentionally fucking it up.
And it's maybe. I don't even know these days. I don't know who to trust. I think it's like, like in the junk wax era, there were all these errors because they were just printing it so fast.
Yeah.
That's almost what I see with not calling, Pokemon currently in a junk wax era, but
They do print a lot of it.
they print a lot of it.
Yeah.
The old stuff, like a misprinter and error is like really cool. And the old stuff, I like that.
Yeah. Nice. And that's kind of with sports cards. Like back in the day, errors hold a
Yeah,
little more.
they used to.
Back in the 80s and 90s, they actually accelerated the price a little bit. And then there was like a teetering point in like 2000, 2003 where that just stopped happening.
When there's still a handful of cards that were in error and then got corrected, and so they're super rare because of that.
Right.
It still retains some pretty decent value.
Right.
But
Right.
know.
You mean like the fuckface bat?
Yeah, things like that, or there even one totally obscure one was in '89 Upper Deck. There was a Dale Murphy reverse negative.
Yep.
That's a couple $100 card, but it's basically a common card. It's like you couldn't even sell it for 5 cents if you tried. But the error, because it's so rare, because they corrected the error right away. There's only
A handful.
there's so many of the, and so the people that build like the complete sets or the master sets, they
need that for the master.
Yeah. I forgot about that Dale Murphy card. I remember I had
was a
one.
big card,
I
man.
had one at one time. Yeah, I traded it for a bunch of Barry Sanders rookies.
It's still a couple $100, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Even now.
Yeah, I remember that one. Then there was a John Elway 89 Pro Set card that was an error that people chased. I chased it.
Yeah.
And it was just a little something on the back.
It said he was drafted by the Broncos instead of traded from the Colts.
And then the correction was then traded to the Colts. They added that little thing on the end.
You got drafted by the Colts, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only learned that yesterday. I was watching a whole different video. I was like, hell yeah.
He
I got
pulled-
something to contribute.
He pulled the Eli Manning. I'm not going to play for them.
Yeah, he said, I'm playing for
I'm
that
playing for
shitty-ass team."
Irsay. Fuck Irsay. And I'll go play. He said, I'll go play for the Yankees. And they drafted him as well. So
Yeah.
he was like, I have that other card to play.
Did you know, actually, I found that out today. The Royals actually drafted John Elway originally.
Really?
Yeah, they drafted him 2 years before the Yankees, but he was still playing college, and he wanted to keep playing. And
Yeah.
so he kept playing, and then they
No
drafted him.
shit.
Yep. I just learned that today.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Did you end up getting that Elway?
I did not.
Shit.
What were your guys? You guys have any good pickups today?
I got some cool stuff. I got some old USFL football cards that are pretty rare. And actually, we got this gifted from the homie Dana.
Dana.
It's a Future Stars, Brandon Puffer, and Jung Bong, so it's our Bong Puffer card. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
So he hooked that up because he knows we like to puff.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this?
So that's
small
Jung
chronic
Bong.
Yeah.
Just what I thought he'd look like.
That looks about right, huh?
He knows we're always puffing down on the pod.
It's like Howard Stern. You got like all your noises.
Oh, hell
It's-
yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the real deal, man.
Oh yeah. We got the noises.
You got those cards I gave you?
Yes. You're gonna rip those on
Oh,
the
hell
pod?
yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to get AIDS. At a 92 decision.
Oh
Decision
yeah, that's
92?
what. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the Magic Johnson one. It
The
was
Magic
yeah,
Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah, we'll rip those. Usually we rip it at the very beginning of the pod, so I'll rip a handful of them. We'll rip like a couple each pod or something.
They didn't
Absolutely.
even like give him a nice photo. They gave him like,
It was a bad.
yeah, it looked like it was taken on somebody's phone.
Oh man.
Oh no. It's all grainy.
Yeah,
A phone picture before phone pictures.
Like on a BlackBerry.
Shit, 92.
on a
that was-
toaster.
Dude, I went to New York, and I had back in, I can't even remember when it was. It was like 08, something like that. It was 7. I had fucking BlackBerry. And I'm at the top of the Empire State Building. This fucking crazy, crazy view. I'm snapping pictures thinking, these are the shit. Looking at them, wow, look at that.
The future's now.
I have 2 of them on my phone now that I've just been transferring over and over, and they just keep getting shittier and shittier and shittier. And I'm like, God damn, I can barely make out what that is. It's crazy. It's
Maybe that's like relativity. Maybe it's been the same quality the whole time. Everything else has just improved.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It has been. It's exact same quality.
Like video games back in the day.
That's exactly what it is.
Damn, look at those graphics, son.
Did you see
It's
that?
like I'm really there.
Yeah.
NFL blitz.
Yeah. It's all these squares.
Damn.
Fumble. Yeah. Dude, I watched, I was at one of my friend's house not too long ago, and his kids were playing Madden on the new PS5. I thought it was a fucking game.
Yeah.
I was like, it's afternoon. There's no games on. And he's like, they're playing Madden, you fucking idiot. And I was like, oh, my God, that's what Madden's like these days?
Jesus.
I had no clue. I was like, that was impressive. It was like watching the real deal.
Yeah, what's 10 years from now going to be?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be nuts. You're going to be in the game,
controlling a
throwing
robot
the ball.
in the game.
Yeah.
That's just us getting older.
Yeah, for sure.
I bet my dad used to see me like, playing Ocarina of Time on the N64, being like, what the hell? I didn't know a game was on.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, man. But we've been wanting to get you on. Appreciate you jumping on and coming down and fucking doing all this, man. And we'd love to develop more of a friendship because you're a fucking cool guy, man.
Man, you guys are cool too. I was really excited to come down here.
Yeah.
I like what you guys are doing. I mean, who else is doing a podcast?
No one around here.
Yeah.
And also like something I really admire about you guys both is that you're always repping the brand. I was telling you this at CollectCon, like you guys are like always repping like your shit.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I mean, it's like, I believe in
Should
this.
I wear the shirt around
I'm proud of this. Dude,
Yeah.
I wear NOCO Slabs stuff everywhere.
Absolutely.
I take a loss on it, man. I'm happy to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in yourself, who else is gonna, man?
Man, that's the truth.
That's how you got to put it out there.
Yeah.
You got to put it out there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so do you do anything else besides eBay? Do you on Whatnot or any of that kind of shit?
No, I'm not doing Whatnot. I've toyed with the idea. I'm just not crazy about it. And it's probably because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And I'm like so stubborn that, like,
you.
doesn't make sense. I'm not going to learn. I do eBay. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram. And, I always tell people if you see something you like on my eBay, just hit me up on Instagram.
Right.
I can't.
So your Instagram just NOCO Slabs?
NOCO
They can
Slabs,
find you
yeah.
there? Yeah.
Are you on any other socials?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Hotmail.com. No, I'm not on anything. On AOL Messenger.
Right.
I'm on Farmers Only.
Farmers Only. Would not shock me where you live.
That's where I met my wife.
It's only farmers up there, yeah.
Bro, I got there was an accident on the interstate when I was coming back from the NOCO show, and it took like my Google Maps took me to like this back route, and I was literally driving down county roads, county farm roads, fucking seeing sheep and fuck. I mean, I was in the farmland.
Oh yeah, you're
bro.
in Greeley, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was out there, and I was like, wow, this is different.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it?
And it smells so wonderful.
Yeah,
That's what a sheep smells like?
the hint of sheep shit was in the air.
Greeley.
But it was kind of cool though. I liked it. Like
Yeah.
I was out there and I was like, man, I see why people enjoyed this type of life.
Yeah.
It looks fucking relaxing.
Yeah.
I saw this man, he was on a little 4-wheeler and he had his 2 kids on there with him and they were driving out into the field and it's like, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, that
Like-
sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like, can you make some room for me on that fucking 4-wheeler? Get me
I'll
on
call you
that.
Dad.
I'll only hold on and I'll put my hands in like appropriate places.
You're gripping up a guy on a 4-wheeler.
Swear to God. But no, it was cool. It was cool to see the something different. I rarely go out east, rarely ever. And up there, it was pretty neat, man. Pretty neat
Well, thanks for having me on here.
for sure.
I'll never miss this show. I know you guys never miss the Greeley shows and stuff.
Yeah,
Jeremy. I think this is like a great community. I haven't seen any other car community. This is the only one that I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
But I doubt that there's like better ones.
Yeah, well, we were just talking to Jayson a little bit ago, and he was mentioning how he was coming from California's card scene, and it's kind of a 180.
Yeah.
So said it's.
I met Jayson. He and I had a table next to each other once. Now we like talk all the time.
Oh yeah.
Now we're like all boys.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fucking
cool as fuck
hell.
too,
Yeah,
man.
I know,
absolutely.
like, so many people just out of this community are like could be invited to my wedding and stuff. Like,
That's
I haven't even
Everybody's
proposed yet, and I'm
so
like, I gotta
fucking
get their name on the list.
Just start putting the pressure on you
Yeah,
to
for
propose.
real.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, my wedding's gonna look like one of these shows. People are gonna have tables set up.
gonna have it's gonna be a wedding reception / trade night.
Yeah. People are gonna be looking at comps the whole time.
I mean, if I could have a card show at my wedding, I might actually get married.
I might actually do it.
I
Yeah,
might actually consider getting married.
I think a card show would do better at like a divorce.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, it'd definitely
Like
be
finally,
more
I can do what I like.
right.
It's my money now.
I feel that. What is going on?
Spending that spite money.
Is that spite money? Yeah, for sure. We had a little crash over there, crash and burn, but I think he's all right.
Word.
Drunk drivers.
All right, Chris, we better get out of here. Got some tearing down to do still, but thank you so much, man. Appreciate you supporting the show, and we will always go up to Greeley and hang out with
Dude,
y'all.
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you
for
guys,
sure.
seriously.
Yeah,
Right on,
thanks, brother.
Appreciate
All
you.
right, hell yeah.
Right on, bro. All right. That was a little word from our buddy NOCO Slabs. Hopefully he's a new friend. We've just kind of met him recently, and it's been awesome to get to know him and get to hang out a little bit. And he's going to be doing some of the shows, so we're going to be able to see him a little more often, and we might bring him back and throw him back on the pod again. He's got an open invitation, and so does Jayson for sure.
Absolutely.
Yep. But that's all I got for the interviews this week. Do you want to hear a little word from our other sponsor, the Denver Card Shows?
Yes, sir.
All right. Be right back, and we'll let you hear from the Denver Card Shows. This podcast is brought to you by Denver Card Shows. Come find your grail and chill with some of the dopest people in the hobby. For more information, check out denvercardshows.com. Hitting them switches.
You know it.
You know it.
Yeah, that one's coming up again pretty quick here too, bro.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick turnaround. He had his last show on the 28th and 29th of October, and this next one's going to be at the beginning of December, so it's only like a month and a half in between. So be prepared, get ready. And this one's going to be an all card, so it's going to be a 3-day show, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yep.
And it's going to be an awesome one, so come check it.
Yep. Go get your tables right now before they are gone.
Yeah, and from what I understand, you could pick the location of your tables, like first come, first serve, kind of like movie reservations.
Yeah.
So go on the website at denvercardshows.com, and you can pick where you want to be in the venue and check it out.
Yep. You gotta hurry up, and if you want a certain spot, you better hurry up.
Yeah, for sure. But that one's going to be a banger. I'm not too sure about the autograph guests quite yet, but as soon as we get an updated list, we will fucking let you motherfuckers know.
You know it.
Absolutely. But you ready to jump into some sports, my brother?
Yes.
Yes.
I try to say something different every time. Sometimes it's just yes, and sometimes it's fucking A.
Fucking A. Do you remember the fucking Froghorn Leghorn cartoons?
Oh yeah.
And then he had that like little female chicken.
The chicken hawk.
No, the
yeah,
lady.
no, his lady,
And she was always after him.
Yeah,
And he was always dodging her. And the only thing she ever said was, "Yes, yes." I've been saying that at work, and everybody looks at me like I'm out of my fucking mind.
Yeah, she wanted his fucking newts pretty bad.
She did, bro. She was after him hard. But our first topic under the sports this week is about our fucking man, Nikola Jokic.
Why so serious?
He passed up our boy LeBron James for the all-time fucking... he's not the all-time leader yet, but on the all-time list of triple-doubles, he just passed up Jayson Kidd and LeBron James this last game that they played. 108 triple-dubs, bro.
Dude, he's number 4 on the fucking all-time list.
All-time.
That don't even make no sense.
What kind of sense that make?
That's crazy, bro.
Dude, that's insane. Fucking Russell Westbrook has the all-time
That's
record.
Jayson Kidd already?
Jason Kidd.
Wow.
Dude, he was a king of triple doubles.
Yeah.
I mean, he won an MVP. He was a beast. But yeah, Jokic, all time, he's moving up that list. He needs 90 more to catch Russell Westbrook, who's number 1 all time. And I mean, if he continues at this pace, I mean, what, couple seasons, man.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about the good old Joker?
I mean, that's like kind of always been the definition of well-rounded, right? Is the triple double. Like that's like the.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the standard. Assists, points, and rebounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be
steals or blocks.
It can be, but that's the general triple dub.
Yeah. Crazy, man. That is crazy by a big man. I mean, that don't make no sense.
Yeah, there's no other big man other than LeBron probably being the biggest of those guys right now on that list of the top 10 guys.
Yeah.
You know, he's a big man doing things that point guards do.
Yep.
You know, and better than most point guards. He has more triple doubles than pretty much everybody.
Yep.
Man.
How long before basketball is probably the most copycat fucking league of. I mean, all of them are. You know,
yeah.
All sports are. If something starts working, everybody starts trying it. You know, but how long before other teams start fucking, you know, or other players and teams start trying to do that shit? You know, like
it's gonna be.
It doesn't seem like it's catching on, or like anybody else is. Everybody else is still trying to do the old version of shit. You know,
it takes a special player. You know, it's kind of tough because
are the youngsters gonna like see that and want to be that, like the way they started to do with like Steph shit. You know,
maybe. I mean, international players kind of do.
Yeah,
there's a lot of European players that play that way. Luka is a real big triple double guy. He's also, you know, he's kind of a ball hog. I want to say he's like, you know, he played team ball. He's more of an offense. Like the offense runs through him as him being the main scorer. Jokic has just no selfishness in his body.
Yeah,
zero. Not one bone in his body is selfish. If there's a better pass to be made and someone gets a better shot, he's gonna make it every time. It takes that mindset, and it takes the team to buy in too, with a coach like Malone and players that, you know, are willing to.
Does it take somebody that doesn't really want to be there?
Maybe. I'd rather be playing with my horses. Maybe.
Oh shit.
But man, I mean, at what point does he start getting put into the GOAT, like, big man conversation?
It's got to be pretty quick here, man.
It's got to be soon, right? Like, Shaq is pretty much the designated big man, you know, center that is considered the GOAT. And he couldn't shoot. He couldn't make free throws.
And he fucking is all over Jokic's nuts.
Yeah, he loves him. And
he fucking massages him and fucking.
Just fucking.
you know, nobody talks shit about him.
No, he doesn't. Yeah. He sticks up for him. He tells him how great he is when they do interviews with him. And like, I don't know, dude. Like, Jokic can do things that no other big man has ever been able to do. Ever. You know, there's been some good passing big men like Sabonis and like Akeem. But they couldn't put the whole package together. They couldn't hit threes. You know, they couldn't fucking facilitate the offense. I mean, he's basically a point guard. I don't know, man. It's going to be quick here. If he stays healthy and they make a couple more, you know, deep playoff runs, get another championship, he's got to be in that conversation.
Yeah.
He's got to be. If not, then it's East and West Coast bias, and fuck you. Fuck you to all you haters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how much longer that can last. We got weed now, so everybody wants to be us.
True that.
They all copycatting us, trying to get that weed.
I'm trying to get that weed, son. That'd be the only way Jokic could get cooler if he started smoking weed.
Why so serious?
He probably smoke it like this, huh? All nerdy.
Got just basketball lungs.
You have to inhale it, bro. I did.
I did inhale. I feel nothing. Now, dude, big shout out though to the Joker, and we fucking love him around here for sure.
Yipper.
Yeah,
That's my dog.
that's my dog. And I picked up at the Denver Card Show a nice little Jokic auto shadow box. You know, so if you're interested, you know, I'm not hard to find. Like Coach Prime, I am not hard to find. But we'll move on, dude. A little hometown cook in there for everyone. So you have to listen to our Jokic talk, our Nuggets talk.
Yup.
But we'll do a little Week 9 NFL recap on the next topic under the sports element. C.J. Stroud, dude. Did you see that game he had?
Yes, sir. And guess what I did with my cards? They went straight to eBay, son. And fucking doubled and tripled up on them motherfuckers.
Hell yeah. Fucking 470 yards and 5 tutties, dude. All-time rookie record. That's huge. That's pretty big time.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
Then he had a game-winning touchdown with like 6 seconds to go. Like, it was clutch. It was everything you'd want in a football game. And I had him on my bench.
Oh, caca.
74 points he scored in my league, dude.
Oh, my God.
74 points.
Jesus. Oh, you guys have a bunch of, like, little bonuses and things.
We
right?
have bonuses, yeah. We have accelerators.
Holy
like,
fuck.
If you get 300 yards, you get like 2 points. And if you get 400 yards, you get like an extra 5 points. And if you throw a touchdown pass over 60 yards, it's an extra point or 2. And then to every 10-yard increment over that, it goes up. So, yeah, 74 points. And guess how many points I lost by?
No.
0.5.
No.
5 yards. I lost by 5 yards.
Oh, man.
Oh, I won in the Rare Elements League.
Oh, what?
I-
Woo, woo.
I finally won. Finally.
Raise the roof.
Hell yeah, dude.
Celebration. Who'd you beat?
Go with Sizzler. We go with Sizzler.
Who'd you beat?
I think I beat Mike Simonow.
Oh.
I think I beat
Foosball Devils?
I think I beat Foosball Devils. Sorry, Mike.
That's awesome.
Sorry, Mike. Somebody had to be the victim of my fucking first win.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was you, homie.
Shit's getting a little mixed up in that league.
I think I'm torched, though. I don't think I even if I win out, I don't think I can make the playoffs. But it finally won, which felt good. It felt good.
Word. That's what's up.
But the Bengals look strong again. They took out the Bills. They jumped out to a pretty much early lead and never really relinquished it. Bills made a little bit of a comeback at the end there and made it interesting, but the Bengals pretty much had that game under lock. Why do the Bengals do that, bro? Why do they start off like shit every year and like run like 10 straight wins together to get to the playoffs? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. I know Burrow was, hurt, and I think they tried to act like that wasn't a big deal, but I think it was a little bit more of a deal than it was.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, that's part of it.
The fucking Josh Allen just looks weird as fuck, dude, bro. Like, he gets this like look in his eyes, like he just quantum leaped into the fucking game, dude. Like, he'll do something weird, and then like he has this look on his eyes, like
it almost looks like a fucking.
Where did I get here? Like, what the fuck, bro? I've been here for like 45 minutes, dog. Like,
it almost looks like a tweaker look.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's on something almost.
Yeah.
Like he's on some medication or like
Something,
I don't know,
yeah.
bro. It looks weird. He gets this fucking like, and his eyes open all bug eyed and shit. Like, man, maybe I am making fun of a guy that's got some condition or something. But I don't know.
It's my
He don't.
quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair. We lost as a team.
They lost as a team. That's for sure.
It's my quarterback.
I mean, he doesn't look like the stone or ice cold veins fucking motherfucker like he used to, bro.
No, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't.
He looks pretty perpetually rattled.
He does. That's a perfect way to describe it.
Yeah.
He looks rattled.
But it almost looks like he doesn't have anything to do with football, kind of too.
It's like he brings it to the game.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not looking
looks
good.
like Izzy did in his last fight.
Yeah. That's another good way to describe it. Like distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good for everyone that's holding big Josh Allen cards either. I'm sure they're not doing well right now.
Right.
But Burrow, if you have Burrows, they probably should be on the uptick. He's been playing strong.
Yeah.
348 yards, I believe, this last weekend. Yeah, dude, Bengals are on a roll. They're starting to move. They're starting to make moves. The game of the week was the Eagles and the Cowboys. It was in Philadelphia, and Philadelphia ended up pulling out the victory. But it was. Did you watch that game?
I didn't see a ton of that one, no.
The last 4 minutes of that game was complete shit. Like they were.
That was Sunday night, right?
Mm-hmm. It was just No, I think it was Sunday afternoon.
Was it afternoon?
Yeah, I think it was a 2:00 game. But it was just penalty after penalty and turnover after turnover. And like whoever could fuck up the least was going to win that game. And it turned out it was Philly. But Dallas on that last drive is penalty, two false starts, and I think there was a delayed game penalty. I think they had to call timeout to stop another delay. And it was horrible. And Philly ended up holding out to end up winning that game, but it was not inspiring football for sure.
How many games has Philly won just because of that fucking brotherly shove?
Got to be at least 2 or 3, you know?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't even have been in that game anymore.
Probably not. Yeah.
They did it 3 times at least.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's nuts, too.
Yeah.
You can't stop them, man.
No, and I'm not saying
people just can't stop them. I don't blame them.
No.
If I had the fucking Madden or the Tecmo Bowl cheat code, I would fucking run it too.
Mike Allstott back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a similar deal, bro.
Yeah. Christian Okoye.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some guys.
Get it within 2 yards, you might as well not even fucking try to stop them.
Right. It's like a gimme putt in golf. It's just give it to them.
Yeah.
They come get it.
Yeah.
The brotherly shove. Yeah. We'll see how far they could. Until the NFL fucking bans it, which they'll probably will.
Yeah, as soon as somebody gets seriously hurt.
Yeah, that's all it's going to take.
A defensive guy is going to be so frustrated, he's just going to go flying into that shit like a cannonball and either fuck himself or somebody else up.
Yeah, something's going to happen.
Somebody did that on Sunday, actually. I can't remember. Was it in the Eagles game? Might have been. And no, I don't think it was that game. I think it was a different game, but yeah, that guy just kind of went literally just launched himself at the fucking pile, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna get fucked up doing that shit.
Yeah, for sure. And that's when the NFL was we have to step in and do something about that because no, can't have any of that.
Yeah,
for sure. But you want to jump into our picks?
Yep.
So last week, looks like both of us ended up at 3-1 on our picks. So that brings, let's see, bring the numbers in. So
Speaking of those Bengals, they fucked me last week.
They did. Looks like you're sitting at 22-14, and that 3-1 total brings me to 20-16. So I still got 2 games behind you. I got a little work to do, and we'll see if we can make up some ground this week. So first game is going to be the 5-3 Browns at the 7-2 Baltimore Ravens, and I'm going to go with you first this week.
I'm gonna fucking take a little puff here because I need to fucking
need some thinking weed.
Uh-oh. Maybe if I have a lighter. Might be cut off. Boo. First game is the Browns and Ravens, huh?
Yeah, 5-3 Browns at 7-2 Ravens.
There we go.
It's right there.
The Ravens all day in that. Although Deshaun finally played all right, so might as well go buy that card off of me on eBay right now.
Deshaun Watson?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little pump. A little pumpy and dumpy.
But yeah, I picked against the Ravens once or twice, and it didn't do me so well. So we're going Ravens all hard the rest of this year.
Yeah. You picked them to go to the Super Bowl. I'll probably have to agree. I think I'm going to pick the Ravens too, dude. I don't think the Browns have it to take out the Ravens at home. If it was in Cleveland, maybe. It's a battle of the Browns and the former Browns there. But, I'll have to agree with you on that one. The next game is the 49ers at the Jags. 5-3 Niners on the 3-game skid, and they're playing the Jags, who have won, I think, 4 in a row. I'm first on this one. My Niners are coming off a bye. They're in Jacksonville. Oh, man. I think the Niners are going to get off the schneid, dude. I'm going to go Niners. Brock Purdy's going to get all his momentum back, and the hobby could be a safe place again.
Man, I've been trying to pick the Niners these last couple of weeks, and they've been fucking me. So now if I pick against them, they're going to win. Fucking Jags been looking good, and they're at home. I don't think home matters too much for the Jags, but... Damn. Pass. No, I'm just kidding. I want to pick the Jags, but those fucking 49ers shouldn't have been losing like that.
No.
Fuck, Jags.
Going Jags?
This is Trevor Lawrence's make or break game for me.
This is going to be his coming out party.
If he wins this game, I can start believing in him a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. That'd be a tough defense to win a game against right there.
Yeah.
And, big time. You got to win big time games if you want to be a big time QB. Brock Purdy.
This is going to be me picking the Lions a few weeks back, so they're going to lose.
Next game is the Lions. 6-2 Lions.
I know.
At the 4-4 Chargers. So you went first. I went first. This one's you.
Fuck. And now that I was talking shit, I got to pick them. Lions.
Going Lions?
Yeah. What are the records in that one?
6-2 for the Lions and 4-4 for the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, Lions.
I think this is going to sound fucking nuts, but I'm going to pick the Chargers, dude.
I mean, they're looking solid, bro. Even the games they've lost, they've played well, very well. So.
Yeah, they're at home. Eckler's
Herbert's looked good.
Yeah, Eckler's been playing well.
Oh, yeah.
Scored 2 touchdowns last week. I think I'll go with the Chargers. This one means more for them. If they lose this, they're 4-5, and they start falling behind in the AFC. They think they're going to play like it's a playoff game, so I'll go Chargers.
I think they're losing and opening the door for the Broncos.
That'd be awesome. Fuck. I can't. I don't even want to talk about the Broncos, bro. Don't want to jinx this fucking thing.
My bad.
Fuck. They beat the Chiefs, dude. I'm so elated. I'm still elated about that. Like, on cloud 9, dude.
That was pretty cute.
Pretty cool. Our last game this week, we got the 4-4 Texans at the 5-3 Bengals. C.J. Stroud coming off a huge win, bringing them up to 500. And they're going to be playing the Bengals, who are smoking hot, too. This one is me. And I think the Bengals are too strong. I think they have too much momentum. But I think it's going to be a better game than people think it's going to be. That Texans team's on the way up.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with the whole thing. I think it is going to be a good game, but I think the Bengals are going to win.
Yeah. Jeremy's going Bengals. All right, so lock those picks in. We'll see what happens. I need a big week. I got to catch up to this guy. He's been front running all season long, so I got to catch him.
You know it.
But is it that time, bro?
I think we missed our shot opportunity.
Oh, shit, we did. It's kind of a weird pod because like the interviews and stuff
Kind of tangled it up.
But no time like the present, dude.
Salud.
Salute. Oh, that's good.
We just had to let it breathe a little.
For sure.
That one got me a skosh.
Did it?
All the rest of them went down smoother than fucking smooth, but that one was a little.
What happened here?
I'm just being a pussy.
Fuck yeah. We ready for some USC, my brother?
Whew. I have fucking fire up another one of these fucking Javi G fucking cones. That was a little spicy. That shot got me.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break?
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
All right. So this last UFC, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Brazil has always been a pretty good place to host UFC because of the jiu-jitsu roots going all the way back to UFC 1. A lot of the fighters seem to like fighting there. It was kind of a weaker card.
Yeah, not the best.
There were some exciting fights. There just wasn't a bunch of big names on there. There were the two co-main events were both pretty decent, though. There was the welterweight battle between Nicholas Darby, who goes by the Danish Dynamite nickname.
Danish Dynamite.
He had a round 2 knockout of Gabriel Bonfim, and Bonfim was a 15-1 kind of phenom-y kind of guy, climbing the ranks, and Darby was definitely the dog, the underdog, and yeah, and it was a great fight. He came back, and it was a hell of a fight. He knocked him out round 2, fucking cold.
Nice.
So the heavyweight fight was a bit dry. It was a little. I'm pretty sure Derek Lewis may have had to take the morning after pill the next day after having gotten dry humped for fucking 25 minutes by Jailton Almeida.
The day after, the morning after. Oh, that's funny.
I mean, he got dominated the whole time, but
yeah,
he took him down and held him down and literally just held him down, and it was worse than it was about as bad as I've ever seen, because he would even get into the mounted position, which means like you are straddling them and you have complete body control over the top of them, and you can just wail on them pretty much. And instead, he just kind of laid on him, and don't get me wrong, Derek Lewis has shown some probably the most intense, massive, quick bursts of strength you've ever seen in the octagon. I mean, he's literally stood up with guys on top of him before.
Yeah.
Like, literally just stood up.
Really?
Like no technique, just
power.
Picked him up with him and just stood back up and shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why he did it the way he did it, because Derek Lewis is so fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Get him down and hold him down and control him. And I mean, it was smart, but it was boring as fuck.
Right.
And,
snooze fest.
Yeah. Even Derek Lewis would kind of just, he would kind of like, come on, dude, come on. Like, but get up, motherfucker.
Yeah. You got to fight your way out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. Even Michael Bisping kept saying, he's never really seen a fighter, especially a heavyweight fighter, get into the mounted position and have to be constantly reminded by the ref, come on, do something. Fight. Let's go.
Try to get a submission, do something. Yeah.
Get him fucking something, dude.
Yeah.
It sucked. It was pretty boring, and most people were pretty grim. Shout out to Derek Lewis for stepping in. He had to replace injured Curtis Blades on, I don't know, maybe a couple, not even 2 weeks' notice, I don't think. So
yeah.
It wasn't even who he was supposed to fight. So, which is probably another reason why he did that, because he wasn't really prepared for him. But
Right. I'm just gonna ride it out.
sometimes, sometimes I guess that's kind of shit that happens when the injuries happen and they have to kind of. The show must go on.
Yeah.
But it's
kind of a bummer.
Sometimes it doesn't always work out that well. But I don't know. Hopefully, if they do end up having the baby, Jael Tone is down to support it. It was so bad, bro.
Like, I want to have the baby.
I'm having the baby.
I'm having it. I got you.
You're gonna ruin my career.
Don't worry, I got you.
But yeah, I mean, it was alright. Either way.
Oh, that's funny.
This next weekend gonna be UFC 295, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, MSG, son.
MSG. So the drag about that is obviously the Bone Jones fight ain't happening because he ripped his chi off in training. So torn pectoral. So
And she showed me a movies and I like them too.
it's a pretty painful fucking injury.
Oh, I bet.
But
I bet.
So I don't know when the fuck he is gonna fight. But in the meantime, there's gonna be the interim title. It's Sergey Pavlovich versus Tom Aspinall. So
oh yeah.
I guess that's what kind of shit happens. Aspinall has been on a tear, and he's won his last couple fights real excitingly. Is that a word? Excitingly?
Excitingly. I think that is a word.
Sounds right. And so...
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
I think
I might be using it in the wrong context, but it's a word.
It's definitely a word. It's definitely a word.
But after his last fight, right away, people were kind of calling for him to fight Jones anyway.
Yeah.
So, the winner of this was probably going to get the winner of that anyway. So, that's the way it works out.
Yeah.
Hopefully Jones heals fast enough. And Stipe Miocic sticks around long enough to make that fight happen because he doesn't have too much incentive to keep lingering around either. Like,
yeah.
He's been screwed. He's been kind of screwed so many times in the whole Francis Ngannou thing and everything else. Like, he's only lost one time and he hasn't been able to fight because all these guys everybody else keeps dicking around and shit.
Right.
He hasn't really done anything to be punished, but he's still kind of like suffering the consequences of all this shit.
Yeah.
He lost one fucking fight and everybody else is like dicking around. So whatever. Poor dude. So anyway, then the main event is going to be the light heavyweight title, which is going to be Yuri Prochazka versus Alex Pereira. Yuri Prochazka is 29-3, I want to say.
Damn.
But he's undefeated in the UFC. I think he's had maybe 9 or so fights, if that, in the UFC, and he's undefeated in the UFC. Pereira's 8-2 in MMA, professional MMA. I want to say he's 3 or 4-1 maybe in the UFC. So, yeah, he kind of got the bump. Just he only got the title fight in middleweight because of his rivalry with Izzy in previous fucking sports, technically.
Right.
Then now he only got the nod in the light heavy because of what he did to Izzy in the middle. So he's only had so many fights, and he's kind of cutting the line. But he's only lost one time.
Yeah, and he beat Izzy.
These fucking bad dudes. So
yeah, he beat Izzy, and that you took out the champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he ends up winning, he'll be the first person who has been champ in 2 different divisions in the same year, I think.
Oh, really?
So
that'd be dope. That'd be kind of cool.
The title in the light, or what was you gonna say?
Oh no, I started like kind of cheering for him after that Izzy fight too. Like, that's pretty cool. I was like, I kind of like him. He
reminds me of a warrior, like a real old school fucking Indian motherfucking warrior.
Just
like
go for it.
Native American fucking badass motherfucker.
Right. Absolutely. Kind of cheer for him a little bit now.
Yeah. I mean South American, but that's
Same thing.
Yeah. But that light heavyweight title has been kind of weird too because it's been vacated due to injury several times. Yuri had the title after going on a tear of maybe 6 or 7 fights without losing and beat Glover, and then he had the injury.
Yeah.
So he vacated the title willingly on his own, voluntarily, because he was hurt and he didn't want to tie up the title. So then Jamal Hill won it, and then same thing. He got hurt, and he vacated the title because he can't fight. He's still technically the champion until this happens, and then once this fight happens, then he'll be probably the number 1 contender, I guess.
Yeah.
So hopefully he hurries up and gets back. I know he's hurt. Injuries, what are you going to do, man? People get hurt. It's hard enough to fucking fight as it is, let alone when you're fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something that can get hurt worse.
It could be like, yeah.
There's been a lot of that going on with the UFC. They've been really good about having the backup fights and stuff. They've been having backup fighters, even all the way up till the night of. I think they learned that lesson like during COVID.
Oh, right.
So they would have guys who were on weight and ready to go behind the scenes just in case a guy wasn't able to fight that night, so they could still have the fight that day. And so they've actually been kind of carrying that over into now, and in case something crazy happens, and they'll have a guy who's kind of just waiting in the back and or whatever, or lined up and ready to go in case somebody else falls out.
Right.
And generally those guys are rewarded with extra if they want a particular fight or in a particular place, or they are rewarded a little bit in some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Especially because it's not always a lot of these guys that take these fights on short notice lose, man.
Yeah.
They jump in there to save the promotion or to save the day, and they end up, they get paid.
Yeah.
Usually they get paid a fucking lot to do it. Usually they're getting paid way more than if it was just a regular scheduled fight, because they're like a mercenary almost at that point.
Right. Right.
And so they're paying them double or triple what they would have paid them probably before. So
to take one for the team.
But chances are you're going to lose too.
Yeah, you can get fucked up. Here, bro. Here's triple because you're going to get fucked up.
You might get fucked up, though. Yeah.
You're fighting fucking Islam, and he's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or at the same time, sometimes they'll offer guys a Rocky moment, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But a lot of time it's a guy with an established name because they want to keep that draw going.
Yeah.
And it's a guy with a lot to lose a lot of times.
Right.
By taking this fight, and not a ton to win or gain other than money.
Right.
Even that last Volk fight and things like that. He took that fight short notice and he lost, and he's going to get that kind of credit for, thanks, bro. And everybody's, he's a bad motherfucker. But he still lost.
Yeah.
So
it's true. His card values don't matter about any of that other shit.
Yeah.
He lost.
A guy like him doesn't suffer as bad as somebody else.
But it's not the best.
But my Islam Kaboom PSA 10 might have went up a little bit, boy.
Hell yeah. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I saw you got that back.
Yeah, got some pretty decent fucking... Actually, that one's on its way back, but...
Yeah.
I've been having some pretty decent luck with PSA lately. Like I was telling you earlier, I think it was probably before we started recording. It's anything I've been sending that I'm almost positive is going to 10, I've been having pretty solid success with.
Yeah.
But anything I'm counting on a 9, I'm getting whatever the fuck they want, bro.
Hey, here's a 7. What?
It's like there's a straight flush and shit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 PSA.
Oh shit! I got the fucking straight.
A PSA straight. PSA straight flush.
Straight flush, yeah. That's funny.
I was like, what the fuck is a motherfucking 6?
On a modern card?
On a modern card, bro.
Interesting.
Interesting. Bite it like it was gold to make sure it was real before they graded it. Here's a couple cool ones I might as well show that I did get back.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, this one is just an 8, but it's just fun. It's a Gabriel Iglesias fluffy autograph.
Don't get caught slipping with that card.
It's pretty sweet, huh?
That's badass.
I'm not quite sure why it got an 8, but whatever. Like I said, I'll accept an 8 and just be like, whatever, motherfuckers. But anything lower than an 8, bro, on a modern card that I sent in and fucking did my scrutinous fucking, I'm like.
You're very, very meticulous, bro. You look him over pretty well.
Got a Rose Kaboom PSA 10.
This is so sick. Are you selling this?
I'm probably not.
Let me know if you ever do.
Maybe eventually, but
let me know if you ever do. This is damn cool.
We got my Ariane Celeste 2018 museum collection. On card autograph numbered out of 70. I thought it was numbered out of 69, but it's not. Too bad.
That's cool.
Numbered out of 70. And then this is my favorite one that I've gotten back recently. This is a 2019 Topps. It's on demand, but it's Charlie Blackmon, Nolan Arenado Dynamic Duels autograph PSA 10.
Oh, that's sick. Charlie Blackmon.
So, yeah. These are probably pretty much PC cards right here.
Nice.
But I do have some other ones coming back that is RFS. So
yeah.
Get at your boy.
For sure. Nice, dude. Nice.
Those are PCFN. PC for now.
PCFN. Okay.
For like maybe at least 3 months to 3 year PC. 3 to 3.
That's funny.
Every couple card shows I open up the vault. It's not a vault because it's valuable. It's a vault because when I open it, it goes. And I pull out a handful of cards to take to the show.
Yeah. The Crypt Keeper hand comes out. Yeah. But nice, bro. That's fucking all I got for the pod this week. Is there anything else you want to hit up before we get up out of here?
No, man, that's it. Like I said, if you want to see some more of my PSA 10 action, you can go check out my fucking socials and shit. They're on the fucking I-25 sports cards. Usually I'll fucking try and throw some stories or something on there of some subs and shit that I get back. But yeah, no, other than that, come say what's up at Pikes Peak this weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
Come say what's up at All Cards Weekend, the beginning of the next month. Get you some Christmas presents. Get yourself some Christmas presents, because fuck everybody else.
Yeah, that's right. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
You ever seen that on Parks and Rec?
Nah, that's my friend at work that was telling me about that.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling him, I was like, dude, just go get a new car, bro.
Yeah.
Just treat yourself. And he's like, have you seen Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
And he hit me up, and I was like, no. And he's like,
Treat yourself.
He told me about that. So now that's what we're saying. And he did.
Yeah.
He went and got that car.
Yeah.
So he's treating himself right now. I did hear about it. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, they have like a whole day where they just like buy themselves anything they want, basically.
So sick.
They just treat yourself.
Right on, man. But yeah, definitely come say what's up if you see us at the shows. Go hit us up on our socials. Come say what's up. Holler at us. Tell us what you want to hear on the pod. Tell us anything you want. Definitely just be nice. I have sensitive feelings, so just be nice.
Aw. Somebody say something?
No.
I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
No. Nobody said anything.
All right.
I'll let you know though.
All right.
But Jeremy's got my back.
Thomp him like that on top of the head, bro.
Hell yeah. But we appreciate you guys. We love every last one of you. You spend a little time with us, and it means the world. So we don't want to hear from you. Like, comment, sub on our YouTube. Throw us a review if you want to on Apple or Spotify. That stuff goes a long way. Like you say, hit us up on the YouTube shit. We're going to throw this video up, and I think I have the sound under control now. I had some problems. I had some technical difficulties, but I think we good.
Yep. Anybody that powered through those last couple episodes.
You guys are troopers. You guys are troopers, and we appreciate you.
Word.
For sure. But thank you so much for checking us out, and we will get back to you next week, guys. All right. Peace.